Hey guys, it's Jamie Imbush here, and this is what we're making today. It's a carrot salad with a cashew yogurt and chilies. Super easy and flavour packed. Cashews in there for crunch, lime juice for lift, yogurt to counteract the chili. Super tasty, super easy. So let's get into it and how to make it. Okay, so to kick this one off, we're going to start with the purple carrots. You can use whatever carrots you want. It was just these looked awesome in the store, so I wanted to use these ones, but you could just use regular carrots. It's not going to make any difference, but for me, I just wanted to see how it was because I'll probably use this as a side for a dinner party. So what we need to do, first of all, is get the tops off. If you're into using everything up, then you can actually keep these and like make a pesto or cook them down. Just make sure they're really well washed, get rid of any of the yellow leaves, dark leaves, and there's loads of things that you can do with those, just even if it's like using it as throwing it through your greens. So reason I'm starting with these ones, the purple ones, is you can see that there's quite a big difference in the size. So these ones are like a lot bigger, so they're going to take a little bit longer to cook. So we're going to start with these and then we can just add the other ones to them. So if you were just using regular carrots, what I would do is peel them and then just cut them into 4 on the lengthways and you'll be good to go. These ones I've literally just scrubbed with a scourer. With these ones you can get away with peeling them. If these, you're not going to have much left if you do that. So just gave them a really good hard scrub, made sure all the dirt was off. You can just run around the tops here just to make sure you get rid of any dirty bits there, but I wouldn't spend too long on it. You just want to keep it nice, quick, simple. There's no finesse to this one. So literally on a tray, the oven is preheated to 180, salt, oil, and then they're literally going in the oven straight away, and that's it. We're going to check back. We'll give them about a 10-minute head start and then we'll add the other carrots to it. So exactly, missed one. Throw that bad boy in there. So just give them a toss so the oil is nicely coating them. And then some more greens. And then that's it. You can take off the tips if you want to, but for this, man, it's just a really easy, tasty, simple recipe. It's just pretty much a normal carrot dish with a bit of funk to it. So afterwards, we've got some chilies to go in there. We've got some coriander. Love my coriander. I've got some cashew nuts and yogurt. So that's it. It's just roasted carrots with chilies, a cashew yogurt, and then just going to squeeze of lemon in there just to give that some freshness, and you're good to go. It's just a really simple way to make your vegetables a bit more exciting. So you know, it doesn't take much to make your average side into something a little bit more special, and at the end of it, that little bit of effort is going to go a long way and you're going to appreciate it, and so will the rest of the fam. The chilies, what I'm going to do is I love the flavour that the chilies get when you cook them off. You actually have to do it, so the test is when you start coughing, that's when they're ready. So it's a bit of an annoying way to work it out if you don't know. When you've done it enough, you'll actually stop breathing because you're trying to avoid it. But don't cut them too thin, because if you cut them too thin, the oven is just going to burn them, because they've already going to get a head start in the pan. So oil in the pan, and then if you don't like too much heat, then just knock those seeds out. So they're really easy. You can just they will just break it up and they start to fall out. Be very careful with your chilies. I would recommend using gloves, or even scrub your hands after doing these. The longest shift I've ever worked in the world was because my first job was doing these guys, and it was a long day, I tell you. So they can go straight into the pan, and once they get a nice little bit of blistering on the skin, then we can just add those to the carrots and then finish cooking those guys off. Now that's as much blistering as we're looking for, because we've still got some time in the oven, so that will do nicely. So the chili's got a nice blister on, so I'm just going to add these to the mix, so the carrots can get a nice, basically get that chili oil all over them. And then we're still waiting a few minutes on these ones to get a bit further ahead, so we can just season these so they're ready to go in. And while we're waiting for the purple carrots, we can actually just make up the cashew yogurt. So just grab a handful of cashews, and then I just want to run the knife through the cashews. No need to be shy with those. Literally just scoop the yogurt into a bowl. The cashews can go in. A lemon in half. Squeeze of that juice. And just give it some lift and freshness, a bit of salt, and then just mix it up. And that is literally it. It's so easy. So that cashew yogurt is just going to take the edge off the chilies, and then we'll just give you a bit of crunch and another tasty element into that dish. So the purple carrots have got a jump on the cooking time, so just give those a shake. Just going to brush them to the side because the purple carrots will bleed slightly, and then we can just throw these on the other side, spread them out. Can put the chilies on top of the purple ones as well, just so we know the flavour is getting all over. They can go back in, and then we're going to cook those until they're nice, soft and coloured. So we just check back in when they're ready, and then it's time to plate it up. That's how easy it is. It doesn't take that much effort, and you can just create really awesome little dishes that are just going to be that much more enjoyable. Okay, so the carrots are looking good. So they're nice and soft. Ooh, beautiful. Wow, love them. So all that's left to do is get them on the plate. So a bit of cashew yogurt on the bottom. Just give them a toss so they get a nice coat of that chili oil that we started with, and then we can just stack them up. So these tail ends here, they'll be a little bit crispy, and then we can just stack them up in different colours. Throw in some chilies for a bit of colour, and then just keep on piling it up. You can just knock it down if you need to. Then just top those up with the slightly crispy chilies. Just a few more cashews. Can go over that. And then let's just get some green in there with some coriander, and that is it.